Hello everybody and welcome back to more Wingspan Oceania, where I, the Harbinger, will play some Wingspan Oceania and talk about my thinking and show the strategy behind my consistent plays. So, Wingspan is one of my favorite games. I have over 300 games played in total, and let's get cracking. So, the first thing I notice is that we have a lot of options here. We have plenty of cheap birds to play. I could be both going for a Western Middle Rock and the Willet thing in the start, or the Anna's Hummingbird or the Barn Swallow. I mean, all of these cards could fit into plenty of strategies. The only thing I wouldn't consider playing is the European Roller. It just covers 2 spaces, and I wouldn't really want to play that unless we were at the far end of the grasslands and wanted to have access to the four eggs. But even then, you want birds to activate donuts. Yeah, I just don't get this card. So let's look at the options here: photographers, birds with colors in the names, and wildlife gardener. Now, wildlife gardener works with both Anna's hummingbird and the barn swallow, while neither of these cards offer any colors for us. So does that impact our decision? I mean, we already have 2 birds that fit with this one, and it is the one that's worth more points, so we are much closer to the goal. Let's just also look at the birds in the tray. There's the red crossbill, the red-breasted nuthatch. So there are 2 more birds that works here. One of them also works for this bonus card. So yeah, let's go for wildlife gardener. Now, that means we want to pick up the hummingbird and the barn swallow. We can still afford to pick more stuff. The question is, should we go for a meadowlark or the willet? Now, let's see. The meadowlark would allow us to lay 4 eggs each time we lay eggs in the grasslands, with the downside that other people might lay eggs in their nests as well, but that's the price I'm willing to pay. And do we do the willet? We are then running out of food, but if we just play the hummingbird in the forest, we can pick up 3 food every time. So yeah, let's do this. Let's immediately play the hummingbird and then the barn swallow, I think. Yeah, that's a great plan. So we take whatever food and we are getting going. We do the hummingbird first, and let's do the hummingbird for the nectar, since all of these birds can be played for vertebrae. And we get 3 cards also. The warbler, that could be interesting. We already have decided that we want to at least do stuff in the forest, and at least once each time in the grasslands, and maybe activate I think the warbler will be very good for us. Now we do need to take these nectars while they are available, and since we can reroll, let's choose that we will go first and reroll that and take the only nectar. Nice. So, before we activate the meadowlark, we want to have played the swallow, but we can afford to play both birds already. So let's first play the barn swallow, just in case we have the opportunity to gain a free egg from other players. And then we play the meadowlark. The meadowlark can lay eggs on themselves and on the barn swallow, which is great. When you put it on the barn swallow, it will also count for the round end goal, so that's awesome. The warbler also counts for the round end, and the Eurasian nuthatch counts for round end. Now the nuthatch, that makes things interesting. That makes us actually want to really consider going for a forest play. We could pick up the crossbill and the red-breasted nuthatch. I mean, the nuthatch doesn't really add to it, but the crossbill will give us more grains that we can use to caching. Let's at least pick up the crossbill and maybe the spotted owl. No, I don't think we'll want the spotted owl. Let's go look for more things. A bluebird. We can tuck that and gain something else. Goldfinch. I mean, if we are playing the warbler, we probably we could save it for the last play, and yeah, it would be we could postpone the playing of the bird here. So yeah, we could keep it for a point down the line. Now we need to activate here so we can get enough eggs. We put the eggs from the action there, and we put the eggs from the bird here. Now, did the other players gain free eggs for that? Let's take a look. Yeah, he gained an egg, and they also gain eggs. So yeah, it's not a very good action, but it helps us more than it helps the others. Now we need to get enough food to play the warbler and to have access to play another bird after that. So let's see, how do we do that? We need at least a berry and a grain, or a worm. Yeah, let's just reroll and see what we get. We get nectar, and we could play the willet if we take another vertebrate, so let's do that. And yeah, let's everybody get one, and let me force this player to start, so that they have to take at least 2 dice, and I can get to choose from the bird feeder after that. And we get to reroll, and we get to take a nectar. Nice. Let's see. Now we want to play the warbler. We are already winning the round end goal, so it doesn't matter if we spend one of the eggs. So let's play the warbler, and we of course play the first one here. And then we also play the willet. Now, then we need to start feeding eggs into wetlands. And thinking of it, I could have taken eggs from elsewhere, but yeah, let's see. We need to start to play the birds we want to play in the forest. So let's take the things we need. Let's take a grain and a nectar, and yeah, let's take more stuff, and I will take first since there's nectar left. Let's see, now we play the red crossbill. And let's see, we also want to do the warbler, or we want to do the warbler this round, so let's activate activate the grasslands, and we could. Do we want to take a 5th egg? In that case, we might want to activate here first. Yeah. So let's see. We want more. Do we need more ball nest? We are planning to play the Nutcracker. So if we get another high-scoring bird, we could get it even better. Let's see. Indigo bunting doesn't work with what we're trying to do, so we could have it in the grasslands. But let's try to look for other things first. So the Wilson Snipe, it's really cheap, and it has room for some eggs, so it could be nice. The Black-throated Dipper, it's slightly more costly, but it lets you look at 3 cards, and you get one of the 3 cards, and other players don't. So yeah, I'm going to test the Snipe and get this bird. It's a star nest bird. You can play another bird with discount. Not really too high on it, but it doesn't work for any of the round end goals. So yeah, let's see. We have done that. Do we play something here before we activate? I don't think we do, but we want to discard this Cistola and lay 3 eggs. Now we don't need to. We need to remember to lay eggs in the ocean. So let's do this, and we are also doing this. That's 5 eggs, and we shot into the lead. Nice. So we have Warbler Tech for this round unlocked. Let's pick up food to play birds with and keep on cracking. I think we're doing the Black-throated Diver. Give everybody grains, and I can go first. Now, do we want nectar? I don't think I want nectar. I want grains to put into the Nutcracker later. Or I could play it this turn, and yeah, let's do it. We played Black-throated Diver, and then we play the Erase and Nutcracker later. Or we could do the other way around. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, we get the Must Lapwing. It's really funny card that nets you a lot of food in the early game if you're lucky, or non-food if you're unlucky. So let's do the Nutcracker here. Let's see, we are still in the lead. So here's the deal. We get to play this one for free because of the Warbler, but then we are losing at least 1 egg, so we would tie here. So let's lay eggs this turn. I think we can sacrifice the Lapwing and get a 5th egg, and let's place those in the forest. Ah, right, we don't have a spare egg there. Okay, that's a slight miscalculation, but it's okay. We are then playing the Black-throated Diver, taking eggs out of these birds. We only need to take 1, okay. And we still won that, nice. Now, food cost and food left in personal supply. Let's see, the Swainson's Hog. No, let's see. We need to have a 6th bowl nest for this quest. The Blue Throat is a 7-pointer. It will net us more food, but we don't want to activate wetlands or grasslands for food, so let's hold off on that. Swayson Sock is 5 point for 2 food that we could activate sometimes for more points. And it has the correct food cost for the round end goals. Let's do that one. And look here, American Crow. Okay. Let's look at 3 cards and pick the best one. And are either of these good for us? I mean, the red start could help the nut hatch, so let's take that. We get really lucky there, and we will tuck. Let's tuck the American Crow and take another one. Grey Shriektrutch. Yeah, this actually works a bit for us. After we take all the food we want, we can reset the bird feeder, and then we can take a food with the red start, and then we can place with nut hatch. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Ooh, the White Stork. I really like that card, but it's too late to pick it up. Okay, let's take the free card. Oh yeah, that's the one that eats, that wants all the birds to have eggs on them. We might play it. It's hard to make it pop, but you can pretty much I can pretty much control that this bird has an egg, this bird has an egg, and these 2 birds has an egg, so it will trigger for at least 4 extra points, which is 8, and it's the food cost for the round, so yeah, we could make it work. Let's see, we wanted to play the red start first, but we also want to play it with Nectar, so let's see. I think we might just sacrifice the Goldfinch. It's not that exciting to maybe get another point in the future. So let's see. Goldfinch, and we take a Nectar, and we take, let's see, do we take a fish and hope for another Nectar, or do we take the rat? I mean, if we take the rat, we already have what we need to play these birds, so yeah. Let's take rats. We don't need the grains, so let's just cage food. Everybody can gain grains, and I want to gain first. And let's gain a grain. Black-bellied the whistling duck. It's a different way to convert grains to points for us. But I think we are happy with going with the forest things. So let's play the red start for these 2 foods. And yeah, the eggs don't matter anymore, except that we want to remove eggs from these birds so that we can lay more eggs with a meadowlark later. So let's do this. We are playing the Shriektrutch next, and we should probably sacrifice the black-bellied whistling duck for a 5th egg. There we have the Warbler activation. With the Warbler we probably want to play the Australian Magpie, if we could. So let's see. If we play the Shriektrutch, we have a really good possibility to gain enough food for the Magpie. Secondary, we can do the Swayson Hawk, so yeah. Let's play it now and activate the forest afterwards.
Grey Shrike Thrush. This bird is neither a shrike nor a thrush, but it is a predatory bird with a beautiful song.
So, the Shriektrutch should gain us some points for activations, and the the Nutcracker could gain us up to 5 points from food, so this could work, but it also could not. So let's not be too excited. Let's see, we want a worm for both of these, and there are only nectars, but that's okay. Let's see, we need 2, we can use 2 nectars and 1 grain. And we reset the bird feeder, no points there. But then we can gain a grain. And we can tuck or cage 4 grains. Everybody can get a grain and we can get more grains, so let me take a grain. We play the Australian magpie, as it will steal eggs from these surrounding birds and give them to itself. Oh, we only need to spend 1.
Australian magpie. These territorial birds will swoop at humans who get too close to their nests.
Nice, we win that. I don't think we're going to try to do this. But let's see. Do we want to be spending 3 turns on making the warbler play as a free bird at the end of the game, or do we just want to activate the forest? I think we just want to activate the forest, since that's possibly 5+ points each time, while doing stuff here is less than that. Also, we can spend a turn later just converting surplus food that's not grains into points. Yeah, I believe we are doing this. So let's go here. We get 1 grain and we get 2 surplus food and 1 more grain. No dice. Let's see, we can get 1 more grain. We can take 5 grain, give everybody a grain, and let's give me the first choice and take a grain. Also, there's something to be said to just pick a lot of food for the round and goal. Grain, and let's see. Let's take a berry and a rodent, and yeah, we take a rodent. We cage all of them, and let's take grains. Let's take grains, and I know that I'm giving away tons of food to the other players. But I'm also excited to see what happens with that. How much food have they in surplus? I have 8. Let's see. I could play the Swason's Hawk for 3 points, and then yeah, I would rather just sacrifice it to gain eggs. Yeah. Question is this the turn to sacrifice to get eggs? I think it is, since there are no grains available here. So let's just lay eggs. We are sacrificing 1 card, and we are sacrificing let's see, 1 rodent, and we are laying 4 eggs here. And we also lay 2 more eggs, so that's 6 points. Did I forget to lay eggs on the correct birds? No, I did not. That's great. Let's just continue here then. We need to take out these, and then we are getting more grains. Lovely. And we get a rodent, cage them all, and we get more grains. Let's give all of the birds grain. Take grains. Yeah, I will take grain first. Now, let's pay attention to how much food the others got. Okay, so as long as I have 9 or more food left in my hand at the end of the game, I will win the round and goal. So that's awesome. We take the grain, and we take fish, and let's take grain and grain. We get none, that's sad. Let's see, we take the grain. Now, this is the last turn, so we don't need to give everybody more food. So let's skip. And skip. So the Nutcracker has been nuts for us this game. I think it has let's see, 9, 15, 20, 25 points, plus the 5 points there. So it is net us at 30 points. Yeah, I guess that's how you can play a Nutcracker in the forest. Let's see, the Magpie, we discard 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs, so that's 4 points, and we net 8, so that's a net surplus of 4 points. And we win two of the nectars also. That's nice, and I think we get the silver on the wetlands. Forest engines are really great for winning the nectar game. And oh, this looks promising. We are really slowly approaching the middle here. We haven't been playing too many high point birds, but we have tons of caged food. Look at that, 37 caged food. Oof. 131, and yeah, we did give a lot of food to the other players, but we were able to translate that into tons and tons of points because of the Eurasian Nutcracker. So I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of Wingspan. I've been Harbinger. If you like this kind of content, don't hesitate to like the video, comment, or subscribe into my channel. It lets me know that Wingspan Oceania is content that you enjoy, and yeah, as I said earlier, Wingspan is one of my favorite board games, and yeah, if my videos will encourage more people to pick it up and give it a try, that's awesome. This has been Harbinger, and Harbinger is out.